Welcome to Deep Kiran Classes of Commerce and Expert Coaching with Guaranteed Success. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for the latest update.
Hello students, now we are in class 12th and today I am going to take up the first lesson, that is final accounts of a partnership firm. Okay, it is a partnership firm. Last year we have learnt about sole trader. Now this year we are going to learn about partnership firm, and today I am going to teach you the practical sums on this chapter. Today we are going to take the practical problem number 7, that is on page number 60. Okay, so I'll be explaining, because in that it is known, they have told us to do trading account and the profit and loss account. Okay, I'll just read out the sum for you. Satish and Pramod are partners preparing trading and profit and loss account for the year 31st March 2019. You have to find out the gross profit and net profit. Now trial balance as on 31st March 2019 is given. Debit side, see, stock on first stock. On debit side, the very first item given is stock, that is on 1/4/2018. How much it is given? 8,700. This is the very first item that will appear in your trading account. Okay, every now and then you are going to write this opening stock as the first item in your trading account. Okay, then second, purchases, you are going to write it on the trading account debit side. Wages, trading account debit side. Insurance, profit and loss account debit side. Unproductive wages. What does this mean, unproductive wages? This means indirect expense. It is an indirect expense. It is not related with production. So it will appear on the profit and loss account debit side. Warehouse rent. The warehouse rent, why do we pay warehouse rent? When the goods are stored in the particular shop or particular storage, that is known as warehouse, and that we are going to pay rent, so it will appear in the trading account debit side. Then carriage outward. See, carriage and carriage inward is going to appear in the trading account debit side, whereas only carriage outward will appear in the profit and loss account. So profit and loss account, it will appear on the profit and loss account debit side. Then sales return. You are going to minus the sales from you are going to minus this amount from sales. Then export duty, where it will appear in the profit and loss account. Okay, it will not appear in the trading account, it will appear in the profit and loss account. Then custom duty, it will appear in the trading account debit side. Then sundry debtors, balance sheet asset side. Investment, balance sheet asset side. Factory rent, trading account debit side. Postage and telegram, profit and loss account debit side. Now credit side, see, sales, you are going to write it on the trading account credit side. Dividend, now this is dividend received, so you are going to write it in the profit and loss account credit side. Purchase returns, you will minus this from purchases. Then sundry creditors, balance sheet liability side. 10% bank loan, now it is on the credit side, that means it is our liability. We have to pay back after a specific period, or say for the period they have given us the loan. So it will appear in the balance sheet liability side. And they have mentioned the date 1/7/2018, and the rate of interest is also quoted as 10% bank loan. So it is a hidden adjustment. Now other receipts, it will appear in the profit and loss account credit side, profit and loss account credit side. Now adjustment, the closing stock is valued at rupees 15,400. Now adjustments have two effects. Okay, first it will appear in the trading account credit side, and the other it will appear in the balance sheet asset side. Outstanding wages, now you will add this into wages, and in the other effect will be on the liability side, outstanding expenses, wages. Then create provision for doubtful debts 800 and maintain RDD at 3%. Now see, this sundry debtors, in your trial balance sundry debtors are given as 40,000. You'll minus 800. Okay, and then maintain 3% RDD. So bad debts you'll going to write in the profit and loss account debit side, and then minus see first effect I have shown. In the sales we are going to add it, and then less sales return. Second effect will be debtors 40,000, we are going to add sales on 31st March. Okay, and then we are going to less bad debts, and then provision for RDD at 3%. So these are the adjustment. Now we are going to prepare trading account first. Okay, so trading and profit and loss account. Trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2019. You are going to write it this way. Then see, I have drawn particulars, amount, particulars, amount. See, the first item we are going to write in the trading account is the opening stock, which the date is given as 1/4/2018. So to opening stock, how much it is? 8,700. So I have written in the, it never contains any adjustment. It is always written on the outer side. Okay. To purchases. Now purchases has purchase written. So I have written it in the inner side 18,300. Less returns 500. So outer column 17,800. To wages. Okay. Wages are how much according to trial balance? 1,000. 1,000 are the wages. Then in the adjustment it is given as outstanding wages. So add outstanding wages 500. So outer column 1,500. To warehouse rent, it is a direct expense. So we are going to write it. It does not have any adjustment. So we are going to write it in the outer column 600. To custom duties 800. To factory rent 1,600. Okay. Now on the credit side, buy sales 68,000. See, add additional sales which was given in the adjustment. These sales were made on 31st March 2019. So 2,000. Inner column 70,000. Why I have written in the inner column? Because there are also sales returns. So less returns 600. So the total will come after deducting 69,400. Then buy goods distributed as free samples 1,800. And closing stock is given adjustment number 1, 15,400. Now the total of this comes to 86,600, whereas total of debit side comes to, see, 8,700 plus 17,000, sorry, 8,700 plus 17,800 plus 1,500 plus 600 plus 800 plus 1,600. This total comes to 31,000. Debit side total comes to 31,000 till here. Then you will subtract 86,600 minus 31,000. So your gross profit is rupees 55,600. Is it clear? Your gross profit is 55,600. Now you are going to write by gross profit. How much? 55,600. Now we are going to prepare now profit and loss account. Is it clear? Now we have written gross profit on the credit side of profit and loss account by gross profit, that is 55,600. There we have written on the trading account debit side to gross profit. Now on the credit side we have written, because it is a nominal expense. Profit and loss account is a nominal expense, and under which debit all expenses and losses and credit all incomes and gains. So this is gross profit is our income. So 55,600 is our income. Now dividend was written on the trial balance credit side by dividend was mentioned. So rupees 2,000 we have written it over here. Then see, indirect, all the indirect expenses we will take into profit and loss account. So first is insurance, 800. It does not have any adjustment, so I have written it on the outer column. To unproductive wages, 1,400. To carriage outward. See, if it would have been carriage or carriage inward, then trading account. But the word outward is appearing, so it will appear in the profit and loss account debit side, 1,200. To export duty, it is going to appear in the profit and loss account debit side, and import duty will appear on the trading account debit side. Then to postage and telegram, 400. To bad debts, now in the adjustment that is shown, 800. Then to new RDD. Now I am going to show you the working here, working note. See, debtors were 40,000. Additional sales on 31st/3/19, 2,000, that was 42,000, less bad debts, new bad debts, 800, 41,200, and on this new RDD at the rate of 3%. So 1236 it is going to come. So 41,200 minus 1236, this 39,964. Okay, this whole adjustment you are going to write it in the where balance sheet asset side. Okay, this adjustment you are going to write it in the balance sheet asset side. I'm showing you why this adjustment here, because we have taken here two bad debts, 800. This 800 we have taken it over here. Then we have created new RDD on rupees 41,200. That comes to 1,236. So we have taken it over here, and this totals up to 2,036. Then goods distributed as free samples, we have taken it to trading account credit side. Okay, and now we are going to write it on the debit side. It is a net loss for that goods are distributed. We are not going to receive anything for the goods that is distributed as free samples. So 1,800. Then to interest on bank loan. In your trial balance credit side 10% loan is given. Okay. How much is given? 8,000 loan is given. So interest on bank loan, see 8,000, that is amount. The rate of interest is quoted as 10%, so 10 upon 100, and for how many months? That is taken on 1st July. Okay, so 9 months, this comes to rupees 600. Is it clear? So now you'll total up both the sides. First you will total up 57,600. You are going to write it over here, 57,600, and then minus debit side. 57,600 minus 800 minus 1,400 minus 1,200 minus 1,400 minus 400 minus 2,036 minus 1,800 and 600. So it comes to 48,964. Okay. So here we have completed the sum of practical problem number 7 on page number 60. Trading account we had to prepare, and the profit and loss account. Balance sheet was not asked in this problem.